We're going to get more now on Jon Gosselin, on the breakup of America's most famous and talked about TV family. In an exclusive interview, he addressed the rumors about affairs, how life is different with his new girlfriend, and Chris joins us with more this morning. Chris.
Well, I'll tell you, Diane, the response has been very big to the interview as we've done. As many of you found out watching last night, and I know because you tweeted me, Gosselin feels he has reason to be upset and used some harsh words when talking about he and Kate's breakup. Now, this morning, Jon will share more about what went wrong, how he tried to save his marriage, and what is now right in his life.
The south of France. Yachts, champagne, celebrities, and there's 32-year-old Jon Gosselin, former stay-at-home dad with 8 kids, right in the middle of it all. By his side, his new 22-year-old girlfriend, Haley Glassman. When you look at her, I don't know, my heart pounds, I get sweaty. I feel like I love her more than I did Kate. Polar opposite of Kate. I get encouragement from her, I get respect from her. Two things that a man needs.
So the idea of Haley being the woman in your life,
I didn't leave Kate for Haley. I mean, people think I left Kate for Haley.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely. Because of the time frame and what they've written in the tabloids.
Too soon to have fallen in love this deeply with somebody.
You can't control who you love. I strongly believe that. You cannot control that. It's two people drawn together. Jon isn't the only one to have his love life debated on the covers of magazines. Since the couple announced their split in late May, rumors of an alleged relationship between Kate and her married bodyguard, Steve Neal, have flooded the supermarket headlines.
Where are the kids at, Kate?
Was Kate dating somebody?
I don't know. I speculate, but I don't know. And I've questioned it and asked.
Is it the guy that I've read about, the security guard?
That's who she spends time with. When they're traveling together, I felt jealous. I hear I'm Mr. Mom, and then there's some other guy traveling with my wife. Whether it's protection or not, it's in the back of my mind. Both Kate and her bodyguard deny any romantic relationship between them. In addition, we asked Kate for a response to all of Jon's comments, and she provided this statement. While I certainly have a very different perception of how our marriage dissolved, for the sake of my children, I maintain that I'm not going into details of aspects I believe should remain private. Although much of Kate's side of the story has been out in the open, Jon argues it's not the whole truth. She knows the truth. I wish to God she would speak from emotion and from her heart, just like I'm doing now. She broke my heart because I put blood, sweat, and tears on our marriage, and then it was over like that. And I have no answers.
Was this happening anyway, or do you think this was the pressure of being on TV?
Would I be married if I didn't do the show? I don't know. I don't know if I can answer that. Truthfully, I think we were a better team when we weren't on the show.
Do you think that there's any father who can say, I know my kids better than Jon Gosselin knows his kids? Because that's what hurts you, right? I mean, people want to go at your marriage, that's fine, but when they say that you have forgotten the kids.
Sorry to interrupt, but I bathe them every single day. I put them to bed every single day. It hurts so bad to be in New York knowing that someone else is putting my kids to bed. I miss that day-to-day routine, and that's very hard for me. Because of the hardships, Jon says he did try everything to avoid getting to this point. I have a $22,000 therapy bill. I mean, I tried to have marriage counseling. I did it myself. She refused to go.
So she never went?
Never went. She wanted me to fly to California and meet with Dr. Phil, and I was very hesitant. According to Jon, their session with Dr. Phil was more about fixing the image of the show than fixing their marriage. You know, we talked about the brand and corporate things and making the brand work, and, you know, I felt it was weird. I was like, why am I here? I mean, it wasn't helping. In a statement to ABC News, Dr. Phil said, I respect the Gosselins' privacy. I have no comment on their marriage.
The perception is that this marriage is over because that's what you want, that you are tired of that life. Is that true? No, it's not true. This marriage is over because it was two people that decided. It was a joint decision. We're two different people going in two different directions, and that spark just fizzles out.
You said you're getting a lot of tweets. What are people asking you, Chris?
A lot of tweets. They're judging. That's what they're doing here. But that's what Jon Gosselin wanted. He believes that in the media, this has been somewhat of a trial, and he wound up sitting across from a lawyer, basically making his case for how he's conducted himself. But, you know, as the parent, and a lot of parents are weighing in, your love for your kids always comes first. You want to keep everything second. So this drama, they feel is hurtful to the children.
In that, and as you were saying, his biggest source of resentment is that he's been portrayed as a father who doesn't care about his
Yes, that's what he doesn't like. You want to go after him, his social life, his decisions, he's fine, but he loves his kids. Don't violate that.